Welcome to another edition of Real Estate Investor Talk. I'm here in Johannesburg at OL Tambo Airport, and standing with me is JT Foxx. JT Foxx has just done a mega partnering event here in South Africa, a hugely successful one. I'll get him to tell you a little bit about it, but essentially JT is a legend in the real estate game. He is a #1 in the world real estate coach. He's taught many people how to invest in real estate all around the world, and also right here in South Africa, the United States, in Canada, in Australia. And in fact, he just told me now he's doing a deal in Paris as well, in France. So he definitely gets to move around. And he also moves around in the right circles as well, along with the Trumps. And George Ross is in fact his personal coach at the end of the day. So JT is a man that you definitely want to learn from, that can mentor you in terms of investing in real estate, and it's an absolute pleasure, JT, having you on the show. I know we had a bit of a challenge getting you on camera over here, in rooms here in South Africa, but JT, I'm going to bring in picture over here. Come and tell us about tell us about the success of the event that you've had in South Africa, a little bit about yourself, where it all started, how you got into real estate.
Well, first of all, we just finished Mega Partnering Africa, and what Mega Partnering Africa was the first event, but it's a spin-off of Mega Partnering, which we've just did our 7th 2 weeks ago with Arnold Schwarzenegger and 800 of the world's most successful people, including about 40 people from South Africa who flew in, which the concept is networking. I mean, your network equals your net worth. Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you are. In today's market economy for real estate investors, the most important thing is branding. People do business with you not because you have the best property deal. They do business with you because they like you and they want to invest in you. So 1, you have to be branded. Number 2, you have to make the right decisions. One bad move can set you back years. I've seen a lot of people who bought properties with appreciation, hoping it would go up, and then when the market went down here in South Africa, everywhere in Africa, the United States, many parts of the world, they got burned. You make money in real estate when you buy below market. I started about 8 years ago. I had no money, came from Canada to America with $974 US, and I knew nothing. I saw one of those late night infomercials, and believe it or not, it actually does not work like they make it seem on television. And then I did my first property deal, my second deal, and eventually turned that to over 500 real estate deals, well over 500 real estate deals. For the first 500, never used any of my own money, done residential, commercial, big multi-units. It really doesn't matter. I've never been one to say, well, what type of deal you should do. I put them what we call into a funnel. And from that funnel, I then distribute them. And I've been so successful as one of the highest paid real estate and business coach. My events are full all over the world, but more importantly, my model has been powered by my client's success, powered by their success. And success comes, you make money in properties and in business when you buy below market, not when you sell, when you buy. And the same thing is here. In fact, I just got done from looking from a bunch of properties in South Africa. So people won't say, hey, you've never done it here. You know what? It's the exact same market as the United States or in Canada right now. And I think the key is understanding, having the right coach, making the right decision, being branded, and changing your strategy. What worked in South Africa and America and the rest of the world in 2005 does not work in today's market. The game has changed. And how you change is how you succeed. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, you're not going to get the results that you want.
Okay, JT, you're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be involved in South Africa.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's one of the greatest countries in the world.
And what I like about your approach is you actually invest locally and you test the local market. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, because obviously I don't want you to say, oh, there's an American and a Canadian coming to South Africa telling us how to do it and never done that. I want to be immersed. I took on some people here where I coach and I made them successful. I did business here. I'm looking to buy and sell businesses. I'm looking to do property deals. Because how can you teach something that you have not done? Yeah. Theory doesn't work. Yeah. See, I'm tired of being in an environment where we just sit there and take notes. Yeah. I'm actually putting some workshops around the world called deal doing, where they actually do deals, make phone calls, experience the objections rather than just taking notes for a day or 2 days and then going home and nothing. What I like about what you're doing, what I like about your magazine is that you're attracting high level people, as I do. Mega Partner, we had some of the most successful South Africans and Africans and from America who came to South Africa to network. When you are surrounded by successful people, you infiltrate circle of influences, and that's what it comes down to, relationship and business, and that's why it's worked so well.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about your relationship with the Trumps. I mean, Donald Trump is an icon in the world. I mean, he's a massive success.
Yeah, and very misunderstood. People just think he's this big, arrogant asshole, and he's
not.
really not. Yeah, he is funny,
yeah,
intelligent. On average, he spends about 7 minutes a deal. His coach, George Ross, his right-hand man on The Apprentice, is also my personal coach. He coaches Donald, and he coaches me. He's taught me so much about real estate, business, thinking big. He says to me, you know what, whether you do 50 million rand deal or a 5 million rand deal, it's just all about zeros. And I think that's what the interesting component when it comes to success. And Eric Trump is one of my very good friends. We're very close. I'm on the board of the Eric Trump Foundation, and the Trumps are a really good model of, you know, you have a building that's really good, and then you have a Trump building, and the Trump building goes 4 times more per square meter than the other building. Sure. That's branding, and that's one thing I've learned very well from them.
Yeah. So JT, you're not going to be a stranger. I mean, you're going to be in South Africa.
But listen, I came in South Africa 3.5 months ago.
Yeah.
No one knew me, and very quickly I became one of the top speakers, one of the top coaches, and I've been here back 5 times in the last 3.5 months, making people successful. My whole focus is, let me make people successful, let me prove to you that it works here in this market. I plan on coming every single month, spending as much as 1 week. The future to me is right here in South Africa. I believe I talk to a lot of people and they don't believe it, but the same is said in America. A lot of people in America say, oh, you can't do it, yet South Africans are buying in America. And it just, every time we're in our country, we don't see the benefit. We always think the grass is greener somebody else.
Sure.
I wouldn't be spending a week of my time coming here as much as 5-6 times in the past 3.5 months if I was not serious about this market. The people here are some of the nicest, very ethical, but they also could get taken advantage of, as it has happened in the last few years.
Sure.
And I'm just here to make sure that I pass on my strategy of branding, marketing, networking, buying below market, having an exit strategy in place, and doing what nobody else is doing. And that's why it's worked out very well.
No, awesome. Well, I think there's the Wealth Masterclass, which is coming up on the 5th of September and also on the 10th of September. And JT, you're actually going to be in the presence of your mate Don Jr. So
yes,
in fact,
the day before I'm going to be with
Don
Jr.
In fact, Don Jr. is going to be coming via Skype.
Very nice guy.
And
very smart.
Yeah, and in fact, you will also make a brief appearance.
Yes, I'll make a brief appearance by Skype. People will be asking me questions, or I'll be teaching you something.
Right.
I just want to give back. You know, the more you give, the more you get. I'm here to build a brand. The best way to build a brand is to make people around you successful, and that's what it's all about.
Well, JT, thanks very much for this short interview.
Thank you.
Next time when you come down.
Yeah, actually, the minute we get off of here, I'm like running on the other side with to catch my flight. So
what I do like about your approach is a nice, fresh, new look, which we need. I think the investors out here in South Africa, in particular, have been fed the same stuff for a long time.
You've been taught tactical real estate.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you strategic real estate, and that's the difference.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to it, JT.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
Really
love your magazine.
Thank
Big
you
fan.
very much.
In fact, I just got the new edition, and I'm going to read it on the plane, so I'm pretty excited about it.
It's only on shelf tomorrow, so you've got it hot off the press.
Absolutely.
And also digitally as well, so also for the guys who are out there.
Great magazine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.